Livewire is brought to you by Pristine Productions. Get the latest in dancehall, soca, reggae, and afro beats. Donate to our PayPal and also join our Patreon. Become the apprentice.
Jaga ya 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 ya. And I wanna say, what up, people? It's your boy, Andrew Rayburn here, Mr. International. I wanna shout out to all friends and supporters here. And of course, remember guys, be sure to hit me up on my PayPal if you wanna send a donation here and support Pristine Productions here. We thank you for always supporting us. And also, if you guys want to become a part of our Patreon here, where you get that professional advanced mixing videos here, not easily found on my Patreon here. You're going to get access to the latest reviews from me from time to time here. So don't be afraid to become a part of my Patreon here. Also, guys, if you guys want me to mix a master for you here, you want me to build custom reggae, dancehall, rhythm, soca, afro, trap. I also do graphic designs for Flyers, Spotify, and iTunes here. And you want to get the latest in dancehall, afro, soca, reggae. Check out my website here. And also, if you want to learn how to mix soca, pro soca in the box, $30. But today we got a special show here. We're gonna be talking about creative effects here on Afro Soca here, which I'm going to be showing you guys some creative ways to get your tracks going here. So let's wheel out and come again. And yeah, so we're talking about creative effects here, Afro Soca, and I'm going to be showing you guys some techniques here on this beat here. By the way, this beat is available, the MIDI files actually, is available on my Payhip website here. Glitter Beach is now available, so you can download that. What you're going to get is the MIDI stems, so you can put it to any drum, percussion, and create similar vibe like this. This is the performance pattern, and then you can create your own Afro Soca stuff. So let's get into it here. So creative effects Afro Soca here, and I'm going to be showing a little bit of trick of what I do to get this sound going here. So let's break it down, go into it here. So I got a little bit of combination of old school sounds with that soca movement here. So this is the first track I have here. So I'm using a guitar here. I'm going to turn off the effects here. Let me do that. Notice the guitar kind of sound a little bit flap here. You know, it's not sounding spacey. I'm not getting that, epic sound. So what I went ahead and did here, let's add a little bit of GTR here. Here we go. Off. On. Now the gate compressor on the GTR is giving me that bite, and also the vintage reverb is giving me a nice sound. You can adjust the amp if you want to. You can just click on amps here and you can make your adjustment here. I wanted a big reverb along with the one that's already there, so I'm using the Waves True Verb here. I'm making a little bit of adjustment here, getting that big hall sound with less highs on it. Of course, a little bit of EQ, of course. So that's what I'm doing there. Now to go down to the kick drum, here we go. I'm gonna turn off the effects here. Now with this drum pattern here, it needed a little bit more low end, and I needed to take out a little bit of mid range here. So this is what I'm doing with it here. So a little bit of EQ there. Soften up the sound of the kick. This is before, after. Let me unmute the whenever I go solo. Studio One tends to mute the effects here. Here we go. So I'm gonna get a little bit of reverb here. Turn it off. Turn it on. Put the hats in motion here. So by using reverb, it's already contributing to giving me a good spatial sound, and you know, it makes the drum sit in a space and let it feel a little bit more epic. Let's see what Brother Ray have with the rest of the stuff. Now I'm using a dry snare here because I want it to stay in front. I got a combination of delays here. I'm setting to the same. I'm setting to the same reverb here from Waves, and a little bit of EQ here with the SSL here. Off. I'm just getting that delay. But if I put in the reverb, it opens up. Bassline. Can make an adjustment on the reverb on the plugin itself, and that's going to give you a nice vibe to mess around with that. So by using a ton of reverb on this guitar here, I'm already creating epic soundscape within the mix, and with the claps going through the reverb, it's already creating a separation. I'm not. This is not. It's not a lot of elements in this mix here. It's just drums and a guitar, you know, and a little bit of synthesizer. We want to make the beat as simple as possible, so I can show you effects goes a long way in just creating a soundscape with this kind of track here. Add some more sounds here. Now I'm going to show you a trick here. I'm going to bring in the vocals here. I'm going to show you what I did with the vocals. Here we go. Now, notice when she started the intro here. Listen to the delay and so what I went ahead and did here, I automated her voice, and I'm gonna show you that. I'm sending that to the UAD Galaxy Echo here. Check this out. Play it. And then I go back to what she was doing here. I'm sending her voice through the same reverb from that's the dry. Play. A creative way you can do it when she says man, you can also delay that last part. I can go ahead and do that right now. Let's see how that feels. Here we go. Now the volume went a little bit too high, so I'm going to adjust that on Studio One. Just hitting the letter A twice. I'm going to go down to my UAD Galaxy automation line here. It's right over here. So let me go over there. There we go. I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit here, just so it's not too loud. And we want a smooth delay. We don't want the delay to be just right up in your face here. To prove that you're a man, you manage, a man, you manage, there we go. Understand, took the time to find out who I really am. And I'm doing the same thing for the piano here. Check this out. I'm doing the same thing. I didn't have to. Just sending it through the Galaxy here. If I take that off there, go ahead, play that. It just sounds dry and boring, you know. Add a little bit of reverb, add a little bit of a delay here. There we go. Bring in track. So, creative effects, man. And let me go ahead and I'm gonna show you a move here too, because I'm using the API from UAD. I love this plugin, man. And I'm using the compressor as an effect. Yes, you can use compression and obviously, a compressor, EQ. It's an effect. If you change, you're shifting the sound of a instrument. So what I'm doing here, I'm adding a little bit of body, but the important thing is what I'm doing. I'm crunching her vocals so it can remain that quiet vibe.
You manage to understand. Took the time to find out who I really am. Give me some action. I did. Oh, you're just fantastic.
Let's turn on the compressor. Here we go.
You got the courage to prove that you're a man.
I'm crunching like 3 dB off her vocals here. And I don't know if you can hear a difference here. When I engage the compressor on the UAD channel strip, I'm focusing on the compressor as an effect. It's giving her vocals a little bit more squeeze and tighten it up without sounding loose.
You manage
Off.
to understand. Took the time to find out who
On.
I really am.
Let's listen to it in the context of the track. Here we go. Compressor off. Compressor on. So, the compressor is making a drastic difference in creative way of affecting the sound. Don't be afraid to experiment with reverb, guys. If you want something to sound a little bit more epic, a little more spatial, don't be throwing a reverb on every other sound. For example, the snare drum that I use, I didn't have anything on that. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. I didn't put any reverb on it because I don't want everything to sound washed out. You want to kind of have a dimension here, so certain things you want to kind of keep dry, or maybe a drier reverb. And in context of the mix here, it sounds great. So be very cautious when you're doing effects. Don't be throwing around. A little bit of delay creates emotions. Like this is a nice, cool soca vibe. And yeah. Remember, guys, if you want me to mix and master for you, reggae, dancehall, afro, soca, trap, rock, pop, EDM, I'm gonna mix and master that for you, man. Be sure to join my Patreon as well. Creative Effects Afro Soca here. And I'm not gonna take too long, guys, but remember, if you wanna hit me up, you can join my CPA Academy. I'm gonna be running the trail video soon. I'll be doing a one-on-one with you weekly if you want to. There are 3 subscription prices here. You can join, and I'm going to teach you how to play the chorus for soca, dancehall, reggae, afro, how to mix a soca, reggae, dancehall, afro, and how to build soca, reggae, dancehall, afro, and trap too if you want. But I'm mainly pushing the Caribbean sound. It has a big influence worldwide. So be sure to hit me up. Check out my commercial right after this. And I'm going to be doing more videos for you. I'm sorry I'm supposed to be doing a live, but I'm doing the pre-recording here. I had a little bit of internet, issue here. But nevertheless, I'm bringing the content for you. And I want to say thanks again for hitting me up here. So as we come to a close, guys, remember, It doesn't take a lot to make a mix sound big. Sometimes you just got to be creative with the effects. And we demonstrated in this track, especially with the vocals and the reverb, from waves and that stuff, that simple stuff we can do to make our mix sounds great and that stuff. So I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. It's been fun. Be sure to hit me up, man, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Want to learn how to play chords in soca, reggae, afro, and dancehall beats? Even mix and master and produce these beats. Pristine Production is proud to present Caribbean Producers Academy. Here you can book a 1-hour coaching session on the days you choose with our top engineer, Andrew Rayburn. Dues our price plan from 0 to hero, where you get 5 days a week, an hour and a half each day. The Dojo, 2 days a week, and a Rookie, 1 day a week, where you can get exclusive in-depth one-on-one live session training and mixing from the comfort of your own home to get your Caribbean productions on international level. So what are you waiting for? Join our Caribbean Producers Academy.
Lights up in the sky, Trinidad. The melodies are sweet. It's carnival. We feel the heat. Walking and a jumping.
Livewire is brought to you by Pristine Productions. Get the latest in dancehall, soca, reggae, and afro beats. Donate to our PayPal and also join our Patreon. Become the apprentice.